first I've got to ask, how's the injury? Clearly it's healed up, but it must have been a frustrating few weeks for you.
Yeah, no, it was very frustrating to say the least. You know what I mean? It comes to a point where you've kind of feel like you've let everyone around you down. People have bought tickets. It's not so much me, myself, even though it was out of my control, it was more me letting people down, the whole aspect of that. So I kind of got a bit, wound up, but we're back now, 10 days out, and I'm happy.
And what caused it? I assume sparring, something like that?
Yeah, it was just purely for sparring. It's one of them things that happens, you know what I mean, especially out over there. There's no such thing as light sparring over there. It's just straight, just put everything in it. But it's all good now, it's all healed up.
And what can you do with an injury like that? I mean, can you do limited training, or are you just told to stay away from the ring?
Nothing, couldn't do nothing, because I couldn't really bounce or nothing because it messed up my balance. So it was just literally just had to wait until I could fly again, come home, recover, then go back out.
Well, as you say, it's back on now. Liam's fought since then. I mean, you can't really glean too much from that. It was just first round knockout. But he's a tough opponent.
No, for sure, my hardest opponent to date. But that's been the case for my last 5 fights. I knew that I was going to progressively step up each fight, and it comes a time in a fighter's career where you got to take fights like this, and this is one of them. And who better than Liam Williams? He's going to come hungry. He's going to come on his A game. But yeah, so am I.
And the thing with Liam, I think, that he's got over you clearly is experience. He's lost 4 times, but those 4 losses, Chris Eubank, Liam Smith twice, and Drade. I mean, there's no disgrace in that, is there?
Yeah, no, not at all. And like I said, if I was going to stand here and disrespect him, it'd be a bit silly of me, do you know what I mean? So I can only credit him for that, but then at the same time, it is my time now. My time is now, do you know what I mean? So I've got to go there on February the 10th and give it my all and put on a great performance.
No, absolutely. I mean, the one thing you can say, and you can say about you clearly as well, Liam Williams, is the power. I think most of the fights he's won haven't gone the distance, but the same could be said of you as well.
Yeah, no, it's got all the ingredients to make a great fight. Do you know what I mean? A very entertaining fight as well. It's one of them fights where we don't need to talk too much trash to each other, and it's just about getting in there on the day and make the best man win.
Well, one thing I think we can say for sure, it's not going to be a boring fight.
No, definitely not. I can assure you that it's not going to be one of them 12-round sinkers, you know what I mean? Everyone just kind of gets up and leaves. It's going to be one where people are going to be on the edge of their seats, and who knows what's going to happen.
And, looking, I know you don't want to look beyond that. I mean, I'm not naming anyone in particular, but we've seen the goalpost move the last few months with the Saudi money. It's crazy. And for a long time, they were saying, hey, how come the top fighters don't fight each other? Now, it seems like there's one every 2 weeks.
It's good, isn't it? It's good. I was saying before, it's the best time to be involved in boxing. It's at the pinnacle now, and especially Frank kind of running the show as well. I'm in a great position. And it's just all about winning on February the 10th to make everything else a reality. Do you know what I mean? To make everything a reality, and God willing, I do fight there one day. It'll definitely be a dream of mine ticked off.
And just down the lens, just tell people why they should tune in and what's going to happen.
Just to expect fireworks on February the 10th. Hamzah Sheeraz fights never disappoint.